Okay, it's starting to come. Yep, I got it.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Davison High School. Tonight, we'll watch. Zipper Port, Carly Allard, Alexandria Lindsay, Adrian Gill, Michelle Odell, Caitlin Stephen, Julia Rucker, Madeline Carr, Samantha Angus, and Jade McClan.
And for the Lapeer Lightning, we have Hunter Bailey, Eric. Oh, excuse me. We have Ashley Garcia, Alexis Fisher, Taylor Ockel, Shay Kaiser, Victoria Tip, Lisa West, Brianne Brown, Samantha Thick, Lindsay Shires, and Jessica Nordruski.
And just as we came on there, the Lightning ladies were coming out, and the cars just finished up, so things will be underway shortly here.
Exciting game tonight, Trace. Lapeer is 2-5, I believe, and Davis 6-2, excuse me, and the girls are 1-5. So Davison has a less score, but Lapeer is definitely going to come out with a lot of power and pressure. Davison.
Yeah, definitely advantage on paper. We'll see what the lady cards can pull out tonight. And here we go, taking the tip off is Samantha Angus and Jessica Nadrowski. Looks like the cards will take hold of it first. Coming up with it is Ellie Timmons. She gets it out to pour it. And back over to Timmons. Tim taking it back to the mid. Through Port's hands, and it'll bounce out. That'll be possession for Lapeer. Starting off with the turnover, not that great for Davison, but too early to say anything.
Definitely a lot of pressure on the ball so far.
Here's Ashley Garcia taking up the left side. Back over to the right to West. And looked like a travel. West took a step too many. So there's another turnover back in Cardinal possession. Here's Timmons. Lightning putting on that full court press. Here's Port back inside. Lapeer snags it away. Through the hands again, in the hands of Timmons. She'll take it up. Shot goes up off the backboard. Bit of a tussle there for it. Looks like the refs will give it away to Davison.
Aiden Girl had a pretty tough grip on that ball.
Timmons gets it in to Gill, who takes the three, no good. And here's Port, shots blocked down. Timmons setting something up here. Over to the left, back to Port. Over to Angus, who takes the shot. No good. So after that goes out, the Lightning will hold on to it once again. Here's West. Over and back inside. Shot goes up, and there are the first points of the night. That was number 25, Samantha Thick, putting up 2 for Lapeer with 6 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first. Looks like the ball rolled out there. Lapeer picks it back up and draws the foul and the points.
Well, Davison definitely has that advantage of height from Maddie Carr and Samantha Angus. Just that height really helps out with the blocking.
Yeah, definitely the 2 tallest girls out there right now. Here's Lisa West. Free throw is good. There's one more point for Lapeer. Timmons taking up the left side. Double coverage forces it away. Lightning pick it back up. Here's Victoria Tripp. Smacked down by Adrian Gill. Lapeer back inside the paint.
Slapped down by Maddie Carr. Once again, coming out from that height. I asked Alexis Angus how tall she was, and she said that she was 6'1" and a half.
6'1"?
Yeah, 6'1" and a half.
It's definitely taller than most of those girls. All right, so Davison called a 30-second timeout. So while we're waiting, tonight's broadcast is produced by DTV. You can check us out on Facebook, Twitter, Periscope, and Instagram, all at DTV_official. Also, you can catch our live streams anytime on dtvnews.org and by clicking Watch DTV Now. Definitely trying to get out there on social media a bit more. I know we were on Periscope just a few minutes ago, actually. And if you are following us on Twitter, you will see updates of tonight's games.
Passing game between Maddie and Samantha Angus.
Lapeer not letting go of the pressure. Cards struggling to get to their side of the court. As we go back to Porritt. Over to Carr. Back inside. That was Angus inside. A bit too short there. Here's Lapeer on the outside. It's Garcia. Over to Thick. Back up to Fisher. Here's West. And West takes one step too many. That's her second traveling call of the night right there, actually. So right now with 5 minutes and 7 seconds left in the first quarter, Lapeer is leading Davison 5-0. Here's Timmons tossing it up to Porritt, who will take it inside the paint and be smacked away. That was Thick right there. Pushing it out, so Carr will throw it back in for Davison. Inbound to Timmons, knocked away by Lisa West once again. So here she is again, Carr. Timmons at half court. And shot is no good from Angus. So here's Timmons, back to Carr, who takes the shot, no good. And Lapeer will take it down this time. And there's the foul, looks like a bit of pushing there. So letting him throw it back in once again. Here's West, back inside, the steal from number 20, Gill. Gill with the layup. And there it is. After the steal, she takes it right down to Davison's side of the court and puts up the first points of the night for the Cardinals. Nothing too fancy, but gets the job done. And there's Davison once again. Good opportunity there, a bit wasted. Bounced on out after the steal. So Davison now trails 5-2. Here's West and to Brown, who rolls it out.
West has 8 3-points made so far this season. So that's quite a bit of shots taken and made. So I guess we have a little bit of expectance coming up from free throws in this game.
Out of West's hands once again. Kaiser inbounds, almost taken away by Timmons. And back up, that's Thick. Shots at their shots. Nothing's going in for the Lightning. Timmons back over to Davison's side. And there's Gill with a three just off the rim. There's Garcia taking inside and back out. Here's Thick once again. There's West. There's Kaiser with the three, no good. Timmons up front there. Pushed away by Lapeer. Back in Davison hands. There's a shot off the backboard. Timmons into Gill. There it is. Swish from Gill. Two more for Davison, 4-5. And there's a smackdown from Gill, defensive and offensive leader here. There's a three from West, and that's the first three of the night. That puts the Lightning in the lead 8-4. You just mentioned those 3-pointers.
Yeah, quite a bit of them. Tori Tripp, Lisa West, and Ashley Garcia, excuse me.
Here's Garcia right here. She's going to take her time. Over to Kaiser. Back to Garcia. Back and forth here.
Definitely a passing game for both teams.
Here's Kaiser with a three. Off the other side of the rim. So a few players will move in for both teams here. There's Carly Allard for Davison. We'll toss it in. Here's Timmons back to Allard. Lapeer still putting on the pressure. Here's Port, she'll break away and move up. Floater is no good. And up off the back of the rim that time. Refs will call it a jump ball this time. Or excuse me, I'm wrong about that. So after that, timeout is called. And if you're watching and want to rewatch the game at a later time, you can do so. DTV is offering DVDs. Just go to davisonschools.org and go to the Pay For It link to purchase copies of all DTV's live events. Or you can send us an email at rscott@davisonschools.org. All DVDs cost $15 and the proceeds go to fund the DTV program. So not only do you have a chance to relive moments like this game tonight or anything else that we might get on camera, but it helps support the DTV program. So
yeah, definitely.
Order a copy if you can.
Definitely if you pull a win here.
Here's Allard at the line. First shot, bit left off the backboard. And the next one off the rim. Up and out. Allard picks up the rebound herself. Here's Porritt back to Timmons, who's out back. Double covered off the legs of Tripp. So it rolls on out. And Allard will toss it back in at half court. On the inside there. That's Lindsay right there, putting up two for Davison, 6-8. Davison trails by 2 now. Here's Timmons with the three. And she'll airball that one, bit too far to the right.
Garcia and Gill kind of just collided right there. Both going for the ball. Obvious that both teams really need this and really want this.
Here's senior Michelle Odell coming out for the Cardinals.
Senior night.
I think both teams really do want this, Caitlin, what you were just saying before that.
You can tell, like, in the atmosphere, it just feels like everybody is so tense and really wants it.
Lightning, they got a pretty good record going here. Here's a three. That's one from Samantha Angus. There's three more for Davison, tying it up at 8-8. So Lapeer calls a timeout. We got 30 seconds. So while we're waiting, make sure you check out all of the news and sports throughout the area on Davison's award-winning student-run program, DTV News. That's us, Caitlin. Tune in Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday live on Charter Channel 191 or streaming at dtvnews.org. Michigan's best student-produced newscast covering all of your news, sports, and student life.
Sports right now. Breaking off.
So what we were saying earlier about both teams really wanting this. Lapeer has a pretty good record coming in tonight where they have 6-2, right? And then Davison is 1-5.
Yep. Tied up.
So opposite end of the spectrum here. Lapeer wants to keep things going, but Davison wants to get things on track, you know?
Yeah. Just saw Zippy Port's face as she ran by the desk, and she had a face of determination.
Oh, yeah. And while we were talking there, that was number 30, Lindsay Shires, putting up two more for the Lightning, 10-8. Lapeer going far up the right side. Out in front. Here's a three.
Close.
That was from number 15, Kaiser. Didn't go in. Here's Timmons back in for the Cards. Back in the hands of the Lightning. Another turnover. Here's Brown drawing a foul.
Coach is feeling the pressure too.
I don't know if you can hear that, but that's Coach Hitchcock for Davison over there. I'm sort of trailing just by 2 for this entire first quarter.
$33, 8-10. 33 seconds left. 8-10.
Here's Lapeer tossing back in. Here's Kaiser. There's Tripp with the three. Off the outside rim. Timmons will get it over to Gill. Knocked away by Tripp. So, Caitlin, what I'm really noticing here is turnover after turnover. This is kind of for both teams. I mean, Davison's just trying to get it back on their side of the court once they get things. You see here, they throw it up and down just to get things over there. But when they do, good things happen. You see that was Gill right there putting up two more for Davison, now 10-10. And neither team can really seem to hold him the ball. It's like we buttered the thing up before we started. There's the buzzer beater from Brian Brown. 3 points right in the final second there. Refs will count that one. So at the end of this first period, it's 13-10.
Jordan Bruns is on the sideline ready to break down what happened and what's really going on.
Jordan, what you got?
Jordan?
First quarter, Lapeer just made a three. Back to you guys.
I can live without it. I just...
Wait, is there any more? Is there a script I don't have for the drops, or is there only one?
So, Caitlin, after wrapping up the first quarter there, you saw a nice buzzer beater from Samantha Fick. We'll take another look at that one right here. You see she gets it here, and in the final second, puts it up.
Yeah, it was a big one. It's what they needed. The coach was yelling, throw it, throw it. He just wanted it. He wanted to try. He wanted to try.
Yeah, you were talking about their free throws earlier. You said they had 8 on the season. That's not that many.
That was just one girl.
Oh,
she
that
had
was just one girl.
three-pointers.
Wow. Here's Garcia with the three. Off the front and then off the backboard. Timmons over to Gill, knocked away by Garcia once again. Garcia is on that pressure. Whenever it's knocked away, she's half the time it's her. Here's Porter. Too hard on the backboard. Port will draw a foul and will take the line. And around the inside of the rim. Bounces back up. Second shot. Sinks it. 13-11. Cardinals trail by 2. Here's Garcia in front.
Second for Ashley Garcia. Just
Davison will toss it back in. Almost got away from the Cards once again there. Here's Timmons being double teamed. Gill. Over to Angus. Snagged away by Garcia once again.
one thing I noticed about Lapeer is they have high jumps. Like Garcia just blocking those away, just jumping really high and blocking those down. Yeah, she's
been all over that ball this game. And few Cardinals have the height on her, but she doesn't seem to care. It doesn't really matter to her.
Yeah, she jump as high as both of them.
So Tripp drew a foul there. Is now at the free throw line. Shot goes in. 14-11. There's Porter. Snagged away by the Lightning once again. Timmons. Porter taking inside. Shot off the rim. There's West up front. Layup is good. 2 more for the Lightning. That's with 6 minutes and 45 seconds left in the half. We saw West put on a foul there. So here's Timmons at the line again. High throw there. Almost fell short. Here's Garcia.
Alex Lindsay
all the way over to Shires. Back and forth. Garcia with the 3. No good. Cardinals get the rebound. Here's Port up front. Layup is good. There's a shot for Davison. 13-16 now. Still trailing behind by just a few.
Zippy's got 30 points this season. Quite a bit of fouls this game. Definitely aggressive, pushing back and forth, pressure.
Yeah, we see Garcia herself for the Lightning has 2. Shires, who hasn't been that long, already has 1 as well.
7 fouls for each team.
Sorry, 14 fouls for both.
Oh,
total tonight
excuse
already,
me.
Yeah. Garcia at the free throw line. Shot does not go in. Here's Gill over to Timmons. Back over to McKellen. And she's fighting for it. Lightning all over her, though. There's Garcia up front. Tillins putting on the pressure. And Garcia can't make anything out of it.
Alex Lindsay definitely has that height too. I noticed she's got those long arms to block.
Garcia's first shot doesn't go in. And the next one does. So it's now 18-13. Lapeer putting on to their lead. And still away for Timmons once again there. There's Garcia over to West. West will take the three. And there's another one for the Lightning. 21-13. That'll be their second three-pointer of the night right there. Cardinals have one.
Definitely a risk when you take threes because you don't know if it's going to bounce off. The other team can get it. You don't know what's going to happen with threes. It's a big risk.
Brian Brown off the front of the rim. Lapeer putting on the pressure all over the court. Here's Angus, no good. Back up to McKellen, who sinks it in and adds two more for Davison. That'll be 21-15. 5 minutes and 15 seconds left in the half. Here's West over to Kaiser. Back to West. Kaiser again all the way to Garcia. It's Oko. Lightning trying to find a way inside. Davison defensively solid right here. A bit different than we've been seeing the rest of the night. Lightning still trying to find a way in.
There's definitely a lot of blocking going on from Davison.
No holes here. There's Garcia. There's West with the three. Bounces on out. Cardinals pick up the rebounds. Here's Timmons over to McClellan. Almost to go, who was inside the paint, knocked away by West there. Tripp coming out for the Lightning and pour it for the Cardinals. Timmons will take it in right out to pour it. It was knocked away, pass attempt for pour it by Kaiser. Timmons will set up something here. Here's Gill with the three. Pulled a bit too far to the right.
There's lots of missed shots going on between Davison and Lapeer. They're trying to take these big shots, but they just don't come out as easily.
Know what you're saying. Cardinals have been trailing behind it by just a few points all night, and they're trying to close that gap early before anything too crazy happens.
Yeah.
Here's Brown over to Tripp. Garcia. Back to Oko. Here's Brown again. Looks like it'll bounce away. Cardinals will pick it back up. Gill out in front. And she threw it up as she was falling down. And it bounces off the outside of the rim.
Doesn't hurt to try.
Gill did manage to draw the foul. and will take the line. Nothing on that one. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in the half. Not much better than the next one.
Angus' second foul. You know, to me it seems like the fouls would come easier for the taller girls just because they take their height and they just push it all to their limits. But it seems that it's not that way. It's more of just all of them together. They just need to, on those blocks, they just push it all.
We definitely read an aggressive game here tonight. 18 fouls now. Both free throws were put down by Brian Brown, 23-15. And here's Port inside for the foul. Almost put up 2 for Davison.
I believe that's her third. That just bobbled around the net and fell.
Free throw is good. And the next, off the back of the rim there. Garcia will take it up.
There's a lot of, go ahead, sorry. There's a lot of in and outs through this game, taking players out, putting them in. A lot of that going on. They have to preserve their highest top players for each team. Both teams, actually, they have to reserve those players because high blocking and a lot of pressure.
Garcia over to Brown. Back to Garcia on the left side. And jumper falls short. Left set to dry there. That's Oko on the inside. It's Trip on the right now. And Garcia on the left with the 3. Overshot. That would have been another big one for the Lightning. Here's Port taking it all the way up. And Gill taking a 3. Almost in. Rolled on out that time. 2 minutes and 21 seconds left in the half.
Definitely a really close game. And I'm going to say it again, a lot of pressure on that ball.
Angus not the line. And off the back rim. Next shot in and out. Cardinals will pick up the rebound. There's Timmons over to Porritt. Back inside to Angus. Out to Porritt, Gill. And there's Carr now struggling for it. Falls on it and pushes it out.
Substitution number 15, Lindsay.
Coming for the Cardinals is Lindsay for Carr. And here's Lindsay getting down and dirty right off the bat. Timmons back over to Porritt. Timmons again. Here's Gill. Cardinals looking for you inside. Porritt takes the 3, no good. A shot from Angus, back up by Gill. That's what you're talking about, Kellen, using her height to her advantage. Gill picked up that rebound a few feet above all the other girls and put it back in for Davison.
She's definitely one of those girls that are on her toes 24/7.
West inside to Brown. Brown put it straight up and right back down.
Davison foul number 32, Angus. That's her third.
So Brown will take a foul. The senior from Lapeer. A bit short there.
Lapeer coach Bill Kinzer really just owning this game. And I could say the same for Coach Hitchcock for Davison. Just yelling and making sure those girls are on
They're
what they're
definitely
supposed
getting
to
into
do.
it. Here's Porritt in front once again. She'll take a fall after it's snagged away by West. There's Kaiser. She'll bounce it out right into the stands. So the Cardinals will take possession once again. Looks like the Lindsay will get it taken away by West. And West will lay it up for two more.
Davison foul number 13, Eller. That's her first.
20 fouls.
20 fouls in the night,
Yeah.
51 seconds left in the half. Shot is no good. Here's Timmons taking a three, and it's in. There's another three-pointer for Davison, 21-25, decreasing the lead to 4.
The
30
big one.
seconds on the clock. There's Tripp getting aggressive there. Tripp back inside. Knocked down by Gill.
Some really big blocks, knocking girls down, both teams.
We're gonna go to the replay of the foul that we just.
Adrian Gill shoots it for the Cardinals.
And Gill's at the line. After the foul, that was by Lisa West. But we're going to take another look at that free throw by Ellie Timmons. See, she takes it up herself, passes around a bit to try and find a way inside the paint. But not quite get.
It's actually the block from Lapeer that got them. Nice little layup.
Here's West right here. That's over to Shires. Back to West with the three. And bounces out right there. Timmons on the rebound. Shell Odell in once again for Davison. And as the clock hits 0 for the first half, the Lightning hold the lead over Davison 25-22.
Got Jordan on the sideline, ready to show us what happened this first half. Jordan?
Hey guys, it's halftime here in the Nest, and currently it's a three-point game. Both teams are really communicating, and so the ball is really moving around the court. Davison really kind of needs to get it together, and DHS is really crushing the offense board, and Cards need to cut down on their turnovers because this is definitely a winnable game. The game has been running, and the Cards are still fighting. Let's see what happens after halftime.
Sorry, that was my bad.
Ladies and gentlemen, at halftime, the Lapeer Lightning lead the Davison Cardinals 25-22. We'll see you back here in a few minutes after halftime.
How we doing? Good. I haven't got to listen to much, but I've been putting out fires. So
I'm trying to improve my lingo. Yeah.
you're what?
I'm trying to add variety. 25 to 22, just a lead of 3. But the Cards have been behind all night, so we'll see what they'll pull up here in the second half. See Lapeer will pick things up early here. That was Lisa West up front. Sliding 2 in for the Lightning. So now 27 to 22. And after that, West was kind of unguarded there. But, so Hitchcock will take a moment to talk about that. But while he's talking about that, come here next Tuesday, DTV will be airing the Seipel first and second grade concert and the Hahn instrumental concert on Thursday. And for some more basketball, the Cards have 2 doubleheaders next month against Carmen Ainsworth on February 16th and Powers Catholic on February 19th. Both of those are going to be right here at home. Tune to channel 191 at 7 or go to dtvnews.org and click Watch DTV Now.
Going back a little bit into the game, in the first half, there was 4 3-points, 2 from Lapeer and 2 for Davison. So I'm sure we'll see a lot more of those come out this half.
I love seeing those risky shots, and I love to see them pay out even more. Here's Garcia taking a quick jumper. Goes on out. Bit of rough playing. Cardinals still being pressured by the Lightning. Here definitely didn't change that. Here's Gill taking it all the way up front and laying 2 in for Davison, 27 to 24. Here's Garcia into Tripp. Bounces on out that time. Tripp drew a foul. So she will be at the line. First foul of the half. I believe there were 21 fouls at the end of the first half.
Yep. So obviously an aggressive game, and there's already 1 this half.
Hopefully both teams will start to clean up their acts. Second shot goes down. Lapeer now leading 28 to 24. Long pass to Garcia up front, knocked away by Porritt.
That height showing again. High jumps.
Garcia had a last finger out, so the Cardinals will toss it back in. And the Lightning will knock it right back on out. Timmons will call over Carr. Toss it back into her. There's Gill with a 3. Just short. And on that, looks like for it.
She's just getting beat up out there.
Refs will say no. Lapeer ball. Angus up front with Garcia. Garcia will take it all the way to the net. And toss 2 more in for Lapeer. Didn't even slow down for a second. Here's Angus responding back immediately. And here's Garcia again. There's Thick with the 3. It's another 3 for the Lightning, 33 to 26.
So she got that 3, and then she got a foul.
That's right, foul on the Lightning. Cardinals will take possession again. And here's Porter up front. Pushing it out. Gill on the rebound, puts it in. Staying hot on their heels. There's West. Over to Brown. Brown back to Thick. And here's West, 3, no good. Rolling out after that.
Davison substitution, number 21, Shelly Odell.
So we've got that 1-3, making it 5 in the game.
Michelle Odell for the Cardinals. Back over to Gill. Gill taking inside the paint. And will snag a foul. Or not. Never mind. A bit presumptuous on my part. Lapeer ball.
Adrian Gill with 13 points. She's leading the team.
Here's Timmons again, who's been out there all night. Hasn't taken a break yet. Alongside Gill. Timmons will push her away. Refs call a jump ball. Almost a breakaway from Lapeer there. Here's Lindsay coming in for Angus. Carr over to Gill, who's out front. Gill pushes forward. Shot for shot. Gill rebounds it up the third time there. And points to the Cards, 33-30. Still trailing. Garcia up the right side. Rounded out. There's Gill in front once again. Off the backboard. Refs call it another jump ball.
Now, Trace, it's turnover after turnover, jump ball after jump ball. It's just so much pressure on both sides.
That's right, same story as the first half. So Lapeer calls a full timeout. And while we're waiting, why don't you check out our website, because as we speak, the people of Flint are going through more troubles than usual. This time, the city water has turned from fresh to deadly. DTV has been covering the issue from the start to the present. You can educate yourself on this crisis with our brand new special, Undrinkable. Find it on YouTube or on dtvnews.org.
Thanks, Trace.
Undrinkable covers the entire Flint water crisis from beginning to the present. I watched it myself the other day.
Watched it myself
and,
as well.
On YouTube, we just hit, I think we're close to 36,000 views by now.
Yeah, it's quite a bit. We got that shout out from Michael Moore, the director from Davison High School.
Yeah, lots of popularity.
Yeah, lots of comments, lots of views, plenty of attention. Hopefully it gets solved soon.
4 minutes and 39 seconds left in the third period. West will toss it in for Lapeer. Over to Thick, back to Garcia, who charges up front, almost unopposed. Shot goes off the bottom of the backboard, though. Bit too quick for her own good that time.
That's her third, team's third of the half. Ashley Garcia shoots 2 for Lightning.
Timmons put up a foul there on Garcia. So her first shot goes in. And the next as well, 35-30. Lightning still in the lead. Here's Timmons in the lead once again for the Cardinals. Cardinals pushing away inside. That was Lindsay putting up her 4th point of the night. And 2 more points for Davison. Now trailing by 3. There's a 3 from West. Off the inside rim. Timmons on the rebound. Just pour it in once again for Davison. Fancy footwork there. Carr takes the long 2 and slams it down for the Cards. who are now trailing by 1. Their shortest trail in a while.
Whatever Coach Hitchcock said in the locker room during halftime definitely pumped those cards up.
Lightning foul number 23, Lisa West, her 3rd.
It went from Lapeer with the full court press to Davison with the full court press.
Foul from Lisa West gives possession back to Davison. Timmons taking her time this time. She'll give it out to Gill, who will take the 3. Almost in. Cardinals on the rebound, still trying to make something out of it. Not quite. Here's Gill once again. Long 2 this time. Not much better.
3 shots on net right there.
Garcia in front of most of Davison. Layup rolls out. Cards pick it back up and take it right back down to keep things going. Looks like it went off the foot. One of the Cardinals there. So West will toss it back in for the Lightning. It's up to Garcia. All the way to Thick, who's in front of the Cardinal defense. Lays 2 more in for Lapeer. 37-34. Timmons the car. Car's inside the paint. Back out to Timmons. And Timmons took a step too many that time. 2 minutes and 41 seconds left in the 3rd. There's Garcia. Back over to West. West layup no good. Gill will take it up. Back over to Timmons, who takes the 3. Just off the back rim there.
Trace, the pressure is so hard. We've seen so many layups, and it's starting to get into a routine where they're just taking layups. And, you know, the pressure between both teams makes them have to do that. And you can tell.
Here's West again. Over to Brown, takes a 3. Nothing that time. Cardinals on the rebound. Here's Gill, the younger sister of Alex Gill, who graduated just last year.
Big player on the team last year.
Cardinals make nothing out of that possession. Lapeer will take it slow this time. Try and let their team catch up. Here's Brown over to Thick. Thick takes a 3. Outside rim into the hands of a few players from both teams. Refs call it Davison ball.
Lightning substitution number 30, Lindsay Shires.
Shires coming in for the Lightning, and Angus in for the Cardinals.
Peer
Minute
coach.
40 left in the 3rd.
The Lapeer coach was over here talking to one of the girls. He's making sure that everything's okay, you know, just all that pressure. I'm not going to stop saying it.
Angus almost had her hands on it, wouldn't have been able to make something out of that, but slipped through, so the Lightning are on Davison's side of things. Here's Thick taking inside the paint through the wall of Cardinals and puts in a layup, making it 39-34. Cardinals trail by 5. That's Thick's 9th point of the night. Here's Gill. Inside, getting a little aggressive there.
When I watch Adrian Gill play, it kind of represents Alex Gill. I know we were just talking about this. Alex Gill was one of those key players last year, and she tore her ACL right at the end of the season.
I remember that. That was tough for the team playing those last few games without her.
It was a big thing, and you can see the representation of their game.
Yeah, not only do they look almost identical, but they're both offensive leaders for the team.
Yep.
Anyway,
Lots of
here's the
shots.
Lightning poking around the Davison defense. Here's Shires to Garcia. Back to Shires, who takes it inside. Looks like the pass rolled on out, hit the wall there. 29 seconds left in the third.
Pulling Garcia out.
Taylor Oko coming in. Garcia will take her first break of the night. Here's Porritt with the three. Too short that time.
High three. Porritt's another one of those players that are looked up to.
Angus with the two. The two low that time. Here's Tripp over to Brown. Back to Kaiser. And there's Shires shot too far. And that'll wrap up the third. The Lightning lead Davison 39-34.
After the sideline report.
But for now, we'll toss it over to Jordan Bruns. Jordan, what you got for us?
After the sideline report.
Hey Davison, it's the end of the third quarter here, and Lapeer is leading 39-34. It is such a close game, we won't be able to tell until the final buzzer. The Lapeer may be handling the ball, but our Cards definitely know how to get a rebound at both ends of the court. This is such a close game. I'm really excited to see how it turns out. Back to you guys.
And here we go. Lapeer still leads Davison 39-34. Still a small lead, but Cards haven't been ahead yet.
We saw that big layup by Brown. We're going to take another look.
Yeah, a bit of a breakaway there.
Nice back pass.
Brown busted through a wall of Cards there. You see three girls right in front of her, not even touching her.
Yeah.
Some effortless points right there. That right there showed everything that's wrong with Davison's defense.
Last year there was a lot of brick walls coming up. This year, it's not as hard. Garcia's back in now.
She got a break for a few seconds. Here's Porritt, not taking her time. Porritt with the snag, takes it all the way up front and lays up 2 points for the Cards to start out the fourth. 39-36. Lightning still in the lead. Lapeer tossing around here. Garcia making use of her height, puts up a shot, rolls on out.
In the second half, there was 23 shots on the net from Lapeer. Still going to continue lots of shots.
Ockel taking a foul there. First shot, nothing. Second shot, not much more. Here's Shell Odell. Timmons back to Shell. Over to Timmons. Angus with the jumper. In and out. Lightning on the rebound. And Garcia will take it up for the Lightning once again. Here's West. Back over to Brown. No good. Cardinals pick it back up. Here's Porritt with the three. There's a long three there. No good that time. There's Garcia up front. This usually spells trouble for the Cardinals. West inside. Angus gets a hold of it. There's Shell back to Angus. Angus takes another shot, and off the back rim. Out to shell to Timmons. Timmons will push away inside and take the shot. It's good for 2 more points for Davison. They now trail by 1, 39-38.
Saw Port out there getting trampled, and just you can see the anger because she gets that every time she has the ball.
5 minutes and 54 seconds left in the night. Lapeer leads by 1. Cardinals been hot on the heels all night. After that, the refs will give possession to Davison. Inside, here's Gill with the 3. Off the opposite side of the rim. Garcia on the rebound. Here's West with the 3 herself, and she'll swish that one. 42-38. Letting the Cards get close, but taking it away at the last second. Here's West again with a steal and another layup for the Lightning.
Showing her strength out for Lapeer.
44-38. Looks like Craig Hickshock will call a 30-second timeout.
We're going to do a replay of your steal and layup.
And we'll take another look at that last point. See Timmons getting up there. And a few passes from Davison. But West manages to take it away and add 2 more just after her 3. And after that, DTV has been revamping the way we appear online. You may have noticed our Periscope stream or Twitter. But not only are we on social media, but for the very first time, DTV has built its own website. Check out dtvnews.org for both new and old school videos, a map of where the DTV alumni have traveled to, and an inside look at the DTV studio. Lots of cool stuff there. I did a lot of work on that website myself.
It looks great.
There's Carr with the shot. The backboard takes it away. Here's West up front. So move around some circles here. Here's Thick, taking it inside the paint. Lapeer taking it behind the backboard. Garcia back to Thick, who's inside. And there's another 3 from West, no good. And Fripp. After all that, Lapeer makes not much out of it. They draw a foul, and Thick is not the line.
10 fouls for both teams.
10 fouls total.
Yeah, both teams total. Sorry.
Sort of cooled it down from that first half, but
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
still 8 fouls from Davison and 2 from Lapeer. So Thick increased Lapeer's lead to 46. Cards down by 8. After being down 39-38, they're now down by 46-38. There's a 3 from Gill off the front of the rim. 3 from Timmons, shot after shot from the Cardinals here. Trying to make something big. But it'll roll out after that. And Garcia will take it up for Lapeer. Here's West. Over to Tripp. 3, too long. Thick to Garcia, who's inside. Back to Brown. who sinks 2 for Lapeer once again. Here's Timmons back at the shell. And Carr loses it. Garcia will take it up and back over to West. Quick shot, 2 more points for Lapeer.
So looking at those follows, we got Ashley Garcia with 3, Lisa West with 3 for Lapeer, and Alexis Angus with 3 from Davison. So those big players throwing up the threes and all those high blocks, those top players are the ones that are getting the most fouls. So that aggressiveness is definitely showing off.
Well, they're definitely getting in there, you know, trying to, a lot of those girls out there are shorter than them, so.
Yeah.
You know, they're getting in there in the thick of it. They've
They've
few
got
bodies around them, so.
They've got the ankle breakers and they've got the hops.
Yeah, it's almost hard not to foul. But there are 3 minutes left in the night for the ladies. Lightning still lead Davison 50-38. Cardinals going scoreless for the majority of the 4th here. After a pretty good start. So the Cardinals will start with possession out of the timeout. Timmons over to Gill. Gill will take a 3. Just short. Here's West. Garcia, Cardinals on that zone defense. Garcia trying to push her way in. Back and forth between her and West. Cardinals putting on the pressure. Here's West taking it back out to Garcia. Thought she was going to take that shot.
They seem really interested every time they have the ball. It's a big passing game for Lapeer. Just trying to stay ahead and keeping that ball away from Davison so nothing drastic will happen.
2 minutes and 11 seconds left in the 4th here.
50-38, Davison's down by 12.
Thick is at the line once again. There's one. But not the next. For it on the rebound. Showing off that speed, takes it up front, lost it a bit. Timmons gets out to Gill, who takes it inside. Layup goes up and over. Lapeer up front, here's Garcia. A bit too hard, a bit too much arm in that shot. And there's rebound from Gill, and she puts up 2 more points for Davison. First points in a few minutes for the Cardinals.
Down by 11 now instead of 12.
Coming in now for the Cardinals, Jade McClellan.
Jade recently had a ankle injury. She sprained her ankle. Back in now. Last game, I believe.
It's good to see. 1 minute and 30 seconds. Stick at the line once again. Just couldn't stay away, I guess. And both of those were good. 53-40 now. Just pour it inside the car. Car takes the jumper. Off the opposite side of the rim. Lapeer on the rebound. Looks like that was trip, or just a toe outside the line there. Timmons over to Port, back to Timmons, inside the car. And back out to McClellan. Bit too much passing. Lapeer will pick it back up. It's Garcia over to West. West on the far side.
Now you can definitely see both Davison and Lapeer taking the initiative to get these goals, to get the ball, to keep it away from each other. And it's really showing off for Lapeer, and for Davison, it's getting there.
So McClellan dishes out a foul. On to West.
That's her second.
So after that, Davison will call its last timeout.
So 29 shots on the net for Lapeer and 11 shots on net for Davison so far into this period.
Yeah, Lapeer's defense, it has been a bit more solid than Davison's. You see, when Davison gets up there, they try and find their way inside, but a bit too much time spent. Eventually, the Lightning gets their hands on it, and there's not much more Davison can do. Spending that much time passing around outside the paint.
Definitely trying, though. Definitely a lot of shots inside the paint and just a lot of back and forth. Looks like.
One shot remains for Lisa West.
Oh. West. Again.
That one's no good. Cardinals on the rebound. Here's Timmons. She's been up there all night. Looks like McClellan bad pass there. Garcia scoops it up. 37 seconds left on the clock. Looks like the Lightning have locked this one down tonight. Got a lead of 14. 26 seconds left. Lapeer to toss it back in. And just try and hold on to it for this last few moments. Thick on the outside. There's Garcia. Davison putting on the pressure.
11 seconds.
Port almost managed to scoop it away, but refs called a foul.
The boys basketball teams both came out, Lapeer and Davison.
They will take the court following this one. Here's Port pulling out the footwork. And the scoop shot puts up 2 in the last few seconds of the game. So we'll wrap things up here tonight with Lapeer leading Davison 54-42, increasing their lead 7-2. Davison looking to pick up their second win of the season, but not quite. Trailing not too far behind, just by 12. Really close most of the night. Remember that? Remember at the beginning of the fourth, they were down by 1.
Yeah. So they stayed up pretty well.
Only managed to pick up 4 points after that. So that will be The ending score, 54-42. Lapeer Lightning being your victors. We'll see you back here next time.